Alright, so let's dive into something that might not look like the flashiest piece of technology at first glance, but it's one of those components that really makes or breaks performance. We're talking about the fuel injection pump RE503049 DB4629, 5512D000984559 designed for John Deere engines. And if you're into machinery, heavy-duty engines, or just keeping your equipment running smoothly, this is one of those parts you'll definitely want to understand before making a purchase. Now, fuel injection pumps are essentially the heartbeat of diesel engines. They control the delivery of fuel, both in terms of timing and pressure, and they make sure the engine runs efficiently, smoothly, and with the power it's designed to produce. Without a high-quality pump, it doesn't matter how well built your engine is, you're going to run into problems. So, the RE503049 isn't just another replacement part. It's an original injection pump built to meet the exact specifications of John Deere engines, and that matters a lot when we're talking about reliability. It's engineered to handle the demanding workloads these engines go through, whether it's in construction, agriculture, or industrial use. Let's start with design. At first glance, you'll notice the build quality. It's robust, it's solid, and it feels like a piece of engineering that was made to last. This isn't one of those lightweight, generic aftermarket pumps. The DB4 pump model is specifically designed to deliver consistent performance under high load, and that's exactly what you get here. Now, in terms of compatibility, this fuel injection pump is made for John Deere engines, and that's key. When you match the correct pump with the right engine, you're not just ensuring compatibility, you're optimizing efficiency. That means smoother operation, better fuel economy, and less wear and tear over time. If you've ever dealt with fuel system issues before, you know how frustrating they can be. Bad starts, low power, irregular idling, it all usually points back to fuel delivery. And replacing it with a part like this doesn't just fix the problem, it restores your engine to the way it was meant to perform. One of the standout things here is precision. The RE503049 injection pump is calibrated to deliver the exact amount of fuel needed, at the right time, at the right pressure. That might sound like a small detail, but when you're dealing with high-performance diesel engines, every fraction of a second and every tiny adjustment makes a difference. It's why farmers, construction operators, and industrial workers prefer genuine pumps like this. They don't cut corners. Another important factor is durability. These pumps are designed to handle extreme conditions, heat, vibration, and long operating hours. So, when you install one of these, you're not just replacing a faulty part, you're extending the overall life of your engine. Let's talk about installation. Because this is an OEM replacement, installation is straightforward if you're already familiar with John Deere engines. Of course, it's always a good idea to have a certified mechanic handle it if you're not comfortable, but this isn't one of those parts that require heavy modifications. It's designed to fit and function right out of the box. Performance-wise, once installed, you'll notice improvements right away. Faster starts, smoother idling, and more reliable power delivery. If you're using this in a tractor, for example, that means fewer interruptions in the field, better fuel efficiency, and less downtime. In construction equipment, it means you can count on your machines to perform consistently during long workdays. Now, let's touch on cost. A genuine fuel injection pump isn't cheap, and that's because of the engineering that goes into it. But when you compare the price to the potential cost of engine damage, downtime, or lost productivity,